All right, there we go.
Make sure you check them out at the end of the video. A couple years ago, I turned snakes back into lizards. So now, I'm gonna turn chickens back into dinosaurs. This is a dinosaur. Wait, no, I mean, sorry, it is, but like this is a dinosaur from back when they were good and when they still had tails to help them balance.
By the time you get to chickens, the center of mass has changed. Like, they don't have a tail anymore.
So what you're saying is a chicken's basically a disabled dinosaur.
Huh?
No,
Disabled dinosaur.
not even a little.
It turns out that chickens are basically disabled dinosaurs. But if you just glue a stick onto a chick's butt, their bodies remember having tails and they go back to walking like T-Rexes. And lucky for
Low-key is kind of a cool concept, if that actually does work that way.
me, I know real YouTube farmers with 12 healthy living chickens to experiment on.
One died in infancy. The other one died because it got an infection, and a coyote actually ate of them.
Okay,
Oh, wait. You know what I gotta do? For mine. Proceed.
so maybe they're not good farmers, but they do have 2 of the most disabled chickens I've ever seen.
She watched like 8 of her sisters die by coyote, right? They have
He'd take a coyote and stuff it.
0 survival instinct. They're like bugs.
Obviously, without some kind of advanced prosthetics, these chickens aren't going to survive long outside.
No
That's
shot.
just the
He took the
natural
chicken
course of
that...
things, and chickens
Homie took the coyote that killed his chicken and made it into a stuffed animal. That's real. That's real.
are supposed to get eaten. Or maybe they just need some awesome prosthetic tails. So I reached out to a group of makers that regularly defy the natural order. Okay, wait, before you go, just hear me out on this.
Wow. I really like your muzzle.
Thank you.
What does it say?
Yo, side note. Yo, Puzzle.
Yo.
You gotta watch this in a second when I get to it. Because you gotta see this, bro. This is like the coolest shit ever. But when I get to it, not right now.
Is it in the game?
Girl.
No, it's on the YouTube.
It turns out that furries have been strapped
It's a show it's from the show I was watching this last couple of days. It's one of the coolest freaking animes slash fights slash whatever you like to call it ever. I gotta cue that shit up too.
strapping tails onto animals that lost their tails for decades now. And they're really good at it.
That moves like really nicely.
So it's basically made of foam. Make sure you leave gaps in the middle, and that's what makes this articulation.
These articulated fursuit tails use foam segments with a flexible core to move basically like real animal tails. And they're so comfortable to wear that I don't even want to admit how good this feels.
Go, Alan.
So like, I got nothing against furries, but like, why? Honestly, nothing against them, but why?
It's not my birthday, so I modeled a chicken-sized articulated tail since a chicken's fursona is a T-Rex. And to make sure that the prosthetic fits perfectly over the chicken's butt nub, I 3D scanned its body, but it kind of came out like how it would look like in a physics problem.
That's fucking useless.
Then, after I finished designing the tail, I printed the butt socket and all of the tail segments
socket.
out of a foaming TPU. So the parts are literally made out of a
That's the only two I don't understand. How what the heck happened? Like cosplay in general, or some other kind of creative work. I wish I could do it because some of the costumes I be seeing, bro, or some of the cosplays I be seeing, mwah, chef's kiss.
soft foam.
This stuff is so squishy. It's like some future shit.
So I laser cut this rubber sheet to act as the core and bolted all of the tail segments together to it. And I really hope this
Damn,
doesn't
I was
awaken
close.
anything in me.
I can
I
beat him.
have a
Easy.
problem. Here is a dead chicken wearing the tail, and look, it looks great, it works great, but I just realized that this tail only tilts in the direction the chicken's already tilting in, so it's like not counterbalancing.
Counterintuitive.
Honestly, though, I don't know if that matters.
BRB, gotcha,
Like,
bro.
In the original paper, they just used a stick, but I'm definitely in too deep now. So just to be safe, I'm gonna make another tail that's got like motors and sensors in it. So that
I was gonna put a whole
actively
robot chicken.
counterbalances, 'cause I think I might have.
That's what we're
brain
doing,
damage.
robot
so
chicken.
I got these two tiny linear servos and attached them to the tail cone. Now, when I did this the first time with the snake, I got some really great fan art from you guys of the snake and its powered exoskeleton. But I did also get some very detailed, highly inappropriate furry fan art of the snake, which I didn't really like. So if you're going to draw a gross, sexy version of this chicken suit, don't take any notes on this color scheme or any of the small details like these cool spikes I added, and definitely, please do not send your art to alan.m.pan+fanart@gmail.com.
Yeah, this is a mealworm. This is like crack for you, isn't it? Here, go on, get the crack. Get the crack cocaine.
We're back on the farm, and somehow the chickens are still alive.
You excited to be a
Still is
dinosaur
crazy.
again? All right, there's 2 tails here. There's 2 options. Which one do you want to try first?
The first
beat
tail
somebody's
is the
6-game
original
win streak.
passive fursuit tail, only I glued a bunch of chicken feathers to it.
To make it look more like what your old tail might have looked like. You like this
Welcome
one?
back. We were watching
Option 2.
a guy put chicken tails back on the chicken, like how they were billions of years ago. So basically, he's making a dinosaur because for some reason we have discovered that dinosaurs had feathers and they're basically just giant chickens versus what we see in Jurassic Park. Mm-hmm.
2 is this actively balancing robot tail, and it's kind of like futuristic.
It's got a microcontroller with an integrated IMU, which controls 2 linear servos that pull nylon strings that run through the inside of the
I don't
tail.
know what he's
That way,
saying,
when
but
the
it sounds
chicken
smart.
shifts its body weight, the tail will automatically counterbalance to the opposite direction.
You like this tail? Oh, okay. We'll try this tail first then. Do you think the chicken will actually turn back into a dinosaur?
So my friend William Osman helped me get the chickens into their harnesses and attach the first tail. And it actually looks awesome.
That's awesome.
That does look pretty clean,
Alright,
not
but
gonna lie
let's
to
see
you.
if she can move.
Not gonna hold you.
Refuses to move. Stand up.
Yeah.
I fucks with it.
Proud. Stand proud.
At first, I was hoping the chicken was maybe just updating its firmware.
Maybe like I'll apply some like social pressure this way, and then you hold the worm in front.
Or maybe
Bro,
it's
trying to figure out
like
what this weight on his
shoes
back is.
dogs, and it just takes them a little bit to get used to it.
Oh no.
You don't know what's
she's
happening?
retreating. She's retreating into my butt.
But after 10 minutes, I finally accepted that this chicken just wants to die.
How is it still not accepting this tail? This is like space age material.
Things weren't looking good.
Bro was actually
but
broken.
They were
He's
also
so
looking
confused.
Bad.
Maybe this tail is like too passive somehow. We had the robot one. It like adjusts according to like the chicken's tilt.
Yeah.
I was starting to get flashbacks to the time I was accused of being a snake abuser. Only this time, I'd be known as chicken hater Alan Pan. Either way, my fate was now in this chicken's hands. And whether or not it wants to undo 65 million years of evolution all comes down to this moment.
She looks dead. She looks like roadkill.
But then,
Bro,
something happened
it
that
is
I
so
can only
confused on what it
describe
wants
as
to
a
do.
miracle.
Just get up, okay?
No, that weird.
It was dead ass downloading firmware.
Wait, she's walking around. Did she say? Oh,
She sees the worm.
did you see how she's walking?
That looks
It definitely
like
changed the way it walked, which is kind of weird.
That's the chicken. It's a dinosaur. It's a dinosaur. It's literally a dinosaur.
It reminds me, like, one of my favorite movies growing up was the Mecha Godzilla, and it kind of looks like that.
And look, the tail is adjusting. She doesn't even. It's like she actually doesn't even notice.
And it's not just that this chicken's wearing a nice fursuit. This is how it walked before, all front heavy with awkward hips. And this is the Giga Jet
okay, little mama.
sloping tail and the posture of a predator. Not the child kind, like the cool kind. But just in case this isn't enough to scare off the coyotes, I've prepared one more trick up this chicken's sleeve.
This
Here's how it runs.
extra, just in case it worked. This is an anti-coyote shoulder-mounted defense.
I was thinking put it on
system.
freaking
I made it
cannons,
out
bro.
of A recycled Mark Rover hack pack.
Now this is what I call a chicken.
Stay upright, please. You look so cool.
Dude, it's like left way.
Yo, I needed to run. I needed to run.
Oh, this is even better than like old style dinosaurs. This is like a mega future dinosaur. Stand up.
Shoot the coyote!
Bam.
Nobody is going to fuck with this chicken ever again.
You know?
Thanks to me.
High key, it looks like a. Is it not Were Garurumon? Metal Garurumon? Is that what I'm thinking about? No! Kind of like Blastoise. Blastoise, but a chicken.
Lover, Alan Pan. And
The cannon's on
thank
the
you
back.
for watching.
After 65 million years of mistakes, we finally didn't make one.
Is this video about like proving
The chicken had like cannons on his back.
I think honestly, I can't think of why else I would do this.
Now I'm gonna do a sponsored message.
That again?
If you want to help me trick the sponsor into thinking it was good, then watch this whole thing and click all the links in the description. I've been making videos for over 10 years now. And
Same,
a
bro.
lot of my tools have gotten better, but my desk and my chair are still poopy F tier.
No
I
shot
wanna
that's his setup.
genuinely thank the sponsor of this video, Flexispot, who sent me their new E7
All right, buddy. Man out here doing ads.
15-year hour.
Nah, not on my
Comment
channel, you
sponsoring this
don't.
video, and for specific now, Flexispot is offering exclusive codes.
All right, well, all right. W video.